So you see the speed is good, but they're still under control. We're focused more on the range of motion. We really exaggerate that knee drive, that knee pop. Pop it even higher, Cleve. And then you notice these guys continue to transition. We want to get off the ladder. A ladder drill is great,
but we want to use it in conjunction with other things.
Different things we can do to add to this. We can always alter what our exercises are by adding a bungee cord. We can do this through assistance and pulling them through to force them to go faster. We can also go ahead and do this through resistance, where you're developing power because you're going to go ahead and pull against the resistance that we apply through the band and the bungee cord. We can also go from different sides, where you're now putting some type of external pressure or resistance on them, and you're forcing them to have to pull away from you laterally. We're going to give you an example how this works. We're going to do a little resistance first time through. Go ahead, Keith. So we're going with Icky. Yep. Come on. Drive. Plant that foot, drive.
Here's a great variation that we'll use where we assist using a bungee cord to force you to go faster, and also have to plant that foot to redirect.
Same exercise with Icky Shuffle, but now that same range of motion is now restricted by a bungee cord. Again, the whole thing with the bands is we work our resistance, get a good stretch on that cord, restricting motion. The nice thing is we always want to follow up that exercise with the band, going back to one without the band, and we want to go for speed as fast as we can with the drill. And when these guys take that restriction off, they should really be able to burst through it, fly through it. Head Dono, up. Make sure you're driving that leg up, really exaggerate it. Pop it up, 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 bang. And drive, drive, get it up, it's up, it's up, get off. Good job. Higher, Keith, higher. Come on, Keith, come on, Keith, get it up, up, up. Good. Now another wrinkle we'll add to the Icky Shuffle is we'll go ahead and shorten up the ladder lengthwise, but we'll double it up, which means we got extra box to go across widthwise on our lateral phase of it. So when we go ahead and work, we're working that quick feet, 2 in each one, and then still stick your foot in the ground with change of direction. We're going to go ahead and run off this with a burst, and we're going to go ahead and burst on a 45-degree angle to a landmark.
We look at doing a lot of variations with the Icky Shuffle because it is a standardized drill that almost anybody who's ever set foot on a ladder has done at some point in time. It's allowed us the great opportunity to also add so many different variations with cones and how you burst off of that ladder. But what we like about the drills, because it involves not only range of motion or quick feet, but you can also speed up and do the quick feet and then tweak the drill to do a lot of different variations, whether it's forward, whether it's backwards, whether it's lateral. Whether you make it a competition and have multiple people on the ladder at the same time, as shown here. A different dynamic that you want to bring to the table that takes an otherwise standard drill that most people know, but they've never seen the different extensions you can have off of it. That's what we like to do. Take something that is basic and easily understood, and then go ahead and flip it on its ear and do it 1,000,001 different ways to work the body like you've never done before.
This is definitely a power and balanced exercise. We're going to go ahead and step into the box like we normally would with Icky, but we're going to cross over coming out of it, load our leg, and then drive back into the box the other direction. Go ahead. You'll notice he starts to get a lot wider off the ladder, so you really got to step and explode and unleash all the power you've got wound up in that one leg. Bend your knee more, Dono. Bend your knee. Load it. Two straight-legged. Two straight-legged. Come on. Come on. There it is. Bend it, and then you can load back into it.
There you go. Yeah, Keith.
Good job, Keith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job. Load it. Load it. Good job. Way to load that thing, stick and get off. Good job. Go ahead, Josh. You gotta be careful you don't get too wide, or it's gonna be very difficult to ever get back onto the ladder. When we do the lateral Icky Shuffle, it's still nothing more than the same drill, but we're gonna tilt that drill on its axis, okay? So now all we're gonna do is we'll work both up and down laterally, all right, but it's the same basic change of direction drill. And then once you get comfortable with the drill, you speed up the drill. Go. It's all about getting comfortable with the rhythm and the speed of it, and then being able to go ahead and crank your feet through as fast as you can. Works great change of direction, both moving forward and backward while still gaining ground laterally. Like any drill that you do laterally, we got to make sure we go both directions with it. A lot of beginners will find it. Thanks for checking out our instructional video today. You can find more things like this and a lot of different variations of different drills that we use by checking out our YouTube channel at Peak Performance Functional Sports Conditioning.